Hey, hope you're all well. It's the beginning of June, which means it's time for my May Microstock Earning Report. So I'm just going to jump right into it now. Okay, so the first site that I always talk about is Adobe Stock. I have a port size of 6,002 images now, so just over 6,000. I had 167 sales in May, and that earned me $156.70 for an RPD of 94 cents per image. So that was a pretty good month for me. 156, probably one of my higher months actually. The image that earned the most for me this month was this panorama taken in Las Vegas of the Paris Hotel, and the total earnings from this was $25.57 for that image. So that was a good one. Okay, the next site that I'm going to talk about is Shutterstock. My Shutterstock portfolio is 7,711 images, and I have 251 video images or assets on Shutterstock now. I had a total of 251 image sales, 0 video sales, and that earned me $144.78, which is an RPD of 58 cents per image download. I had one enhanced image sale that earned me $29.95, and it was of this teepee village at the Calgary Stampede, which is a big rodeo and midway and cultural festival here in Calgary. So it tends to generate a little bit of income around sort of going into summer before that event happens. Moving on to Istock, Getty Istock. I have 5,484 images on Istock. I had 134 sales for the month. That earned me $69.93, which is an RPD of 52 cents. Now I should mention, because I don't really do that anymore, is that the earnings are delayed by a month on iStock. So these earnings are actually not May; they're actually April, but I just report them at the same time. So that's my iStock earnings. The one image that I did want to show you here earned $8.56 on it, so not a big sale, but the reason why I want to show it to you is because it might be helpful. This image here is an image of taken at the Desert Hills Premium Outlet Mall, just close to Palm Springs, and the reason why I'm showing you this one is because the sort of premium outlet malls tend to be sort of destinations in themselves, and so while I don't like going shopping at those kind of places, I will often go with my wife when she's going and take photographs around those places because they do generate a lot of income. So I want to share that with you. The next site that I'm going to talk about is Dreamstime. I have 9,705 images on Dreamstime, so it's actually my biggest portfolio. I had 57 sales on Dreamstime in May, and that earned me $28.82 for an RPD of 42 cents. No big sales on Dreamstime. The biggest sale I actually had was a $2 sale, and it was of Sleeping Beauty's castle in Disneyland. I think it's Sleeping Beauty anyway. It could be Cinderella. I think that's Disney World though, right? I don't know. So it's this shot here, taken at Disneyland. Okay, the next site that I'm going to talk about is Alamy. I have 7,324 images in my Alamy portfolio, and I had just 2 sales. The gross for those sales, so what you see on your main page, was $32.81, but the larger of the sale was a partner sale, so there's 2 commissions taken off it. My take on that $32 worth of licenses was $9.22, so almost all gone actually. It's just the way it is. One of the images was of the statue sort of in the middle of the street in I think it's on Fleet Street, just entering into the city of London. And the second image that I sold was this bottle of a it was a photo of a Scotch whiskey bottle and container. Those are my 2 Alamy sales for the month. Switching to Pond 5 now. I have 3,148 images on Pond 5, and I have 422 videos accepted there. I uploaded a bunch in May, still a bunch pending though. I think I uploaded over 100, so that's double what my target of 50 was. Anyway, I had one video sale on Pond 5, and that earned me $22.46, and it was another time lapse that sold. All my video sales on Pond 5 to date have been time lapse, as it turns out. But it was a time lapse of the downtown of Calgary. I'll just show you a clip of that now. Good to get a video sale on Pond 5 because the earnings are pretty good on those. Moving on to Depositphotos, I have 8,467 images in my portfolio. I earned $15.54 there for an RPD of 59 cents. I had this $4.29 sale of Panorama that I took in Las Vegas. It's the Crystal, the Shops at the Crystal, I think it's called. Nice pano here. Okay, so that wraps up really most of the sort of sites that typically generate some good income for me. Now I'm going to talk about my other sites, what I call the minnows. Not too much to report this month, actually. Wirestock, I have around 300 images that are distributed out to the various sites. So not a very big portfolio. I haven't really put much time into Wirestock. But I had 17 sales in May, and that earned about $6. So, and the sales were generally across most of the major sites: Adobe, Shutterstock, Dreamstime, and Deposit. So I'm getting sales from multiple sites now. So that's, I guess, a good sign. For a small portfolio, that's probably not bad. And so, I thought I'd just mention that just because I know a lot of people think about Wirestock these days. Moving on to Big Stock, 5,486 images in my portfolio, so smaller. I had $6.48 in earnings. 123RF, 5,117 images in my portfolio. Don't really upload there much. Don't like that site. And the earnings have just trailed off year after year. Show you this graph real quick. And I'm not going to let this tie up the video, but you can see each year the bar on the sales drops. And if I could include the year before and the year before, it would show the same trend of decreasing payouts, or sort of a trend of decreasing sales. So I know I don't upload there, so it's going to decline, but just find that the whole thing bottomed out. And had you uploaded 15,000 images there 10 years ago, you would have made so much money that you're not going to make now, even if you put up a big portfolio. Anyway, I wanted to show you that because that's my experience there. Okay, and the rest of the sites I make no money, so that's it. So CanStock, no money. Photo4Me, no money. Fine Art America, no money. Archangel, no money. Big goose eggs all around over there. But that left me with a total of $464.02 for the month of May, which isn't bad considering it felt like a slow month. Just working on my video sales, working on uploading video, trying to build my income back up. I really want to be making a minimum of $600 a month on Microstock, just to generate the kind of income to make the time worthwhile. So that's my target, and that's what I'm going to do. I think the only thing I'd say before wrapping it up is sort of based on probably most of you that watch this also watch Random Hearts channel. So he's been talking about 2020 as another option. So I started uploading, trying to put a portfolio up there to see what happens with that as well. So that's something new that I'm trying. I don't know if I'm going to have the capacity to upload my entire portfolio there, since it doesn't seem to recognize the metadata on my files that I upload. So, which is a bit of a problem going in and sort of typing up descriptions and keywords. That's kind of hard to fathom actually on one site. But I'm going to try at least to see what the feel of it is and whether it's worthwhile. So I started with some travel images, which is a category that's maybe not the best anymore, actually, but is the bulk of my portfolio. So I want to see what's what there. So hopefully next month I'll have a report on 2020. But that's about it. So hopefully this was worth your time, and thanks as always for checking in on my channel. I really appreciate the support and the comments and the views. Make sure to like it, and because it's free. So yeah, anyway, thanks again. Take care. We'll see you on the next video.